There we go. Screen's been sorted. Microphone's there. Sound levels are working. We're on to a winner. There we go. Right. Switch controls. Fire Emblem. Go. 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 Right, after the events of last stream, where it all just died royally, stopped the game, turned it off, back on, took us to our last save, because we regularly save here, which is good, in case this sort of thing happens. So now we've just got to go through all the previously seen cutscenes of people and things talking, and then we should be good to go with the main mission. Also, we'll have to try and press on as much as we can this evening, he says, probably not actually pressing on very much at all, as I'm not here on Saturday. So my longest day for streaming is non-existent at the minute. Oh, hump. Right, so, first things first, let's get all our support stuff done. This is a lot of support stuff. I think we did all Edelgard, didn't we?
We've come such a lot.
Yes, we did. So can we...
Edelgard, I expect nothing short
skip.
of...
That works. Done that. You've already spoke to Dorothea, I think.
You're in high... Yes, well, I wish you the best of luck. I guess romance isn't really something you're into.
Yeah, no, okay. That's done. So that's it. Oh, and Petra isn't close enough to her yet, that's fine. Hubert. We did Ben. Yeah, we've done Bernie. That's fine. So next is... This is where the game crashed. Well, this is where the internet crashed on this game.
Hey
was
there,
fine.
Hubie. I've been thinking about our conversation the other day, and I've just got to know, do you really love Adie?
If it's one or the other, I suppose it would be closer to love than to hate. Why?
I knew it! That's why you work so hard for Adie. Oh, Hubie, I finally get you. You're just another servant suffering from unrequited love for their mistress.
You completely misunderstand. Unrequited love. Do I really look like the kind of drooling simpleton to have that kind of motivation?
I'd like to say yes, but you just argue. Fine, Hubie, tell me your situation.
My situation is simple. I am walking a path.
Oh, do go on.
Everyone has a path in life. Lady Edelgard has shown me mine. It is just beside her own. So we walk together side by side. We stride ever forward, yielding to nothing and to no one.
So, you're sharing the same dream?
Bluntly, yes. But it's more than just a shared dream. I have many feelings toward Lady Edelgard. Gratitude, respect, awe, empathy, trust, hope.
Okay.
So that's
I was
where all your
teasing
emotions
you,
are.
but I gotta say, I'm just a little bit jealous of you and Adie. That you're able to embrace these feelings and stride forward along the same path. You're lucky, Hubie. I don't know if I'll ever get the chance to experience anything so utterly operatic.
Why not?
Because I figure the best quality in a partner would be that they make me happy. And loving another is really about wanting to be loved. I'm pretty sure that's different from how things are with you and Adie.
Well, in hindsight, I've just realised that with all the issues and stuff with those cutscenes before, I should have probably let them all play out. That was a mistake. Should we let all the other cutscenes play out? My conscience won't be clear unless I do it, is it? Okay, fine. Close. I mean, I saw them perfectly, but at the same time, anyone watching this back in the Let's Plays, as you might very well be, yeah, I feel a bit mean. And if it was me personally, I'd get quite annoyed at that. So yes, we will load into the game again and we'll just watch through those cutscenes. More Bernie, anyway. Load. Begin. Aha, see? It knows who's boss. One thing I've noticed, the load times in this game seem to be a bit long. Maybe it's because I'm running it off the not the SD card, off the game card rather than on the hard drive. Nah. Okay, right, so let's go through these.
We've come such a long way. After all, I was only 4 years old when we first met.
From your perfect memory, Lady Edelgard, I expect nothing short of the utmost precision. Do go on.
Please don't mock me with such frivolous praise. I can hardly recall that day.
Forgive me. I suppose I must have been 6 at the time. I have no recollection of it. My earliest memory of you is of when you were injured. I recall being scolded most sternly by my father. "You are Lady Edelgard's servant," he said. "You must protect her with your life."
I had no idea. But House Vestra has served House Hresfeld for generations. Given that, I suppose I shouldn't be surprised.
Indeed. After that, I made certain to accompany you wherever you went. That is, until the incident.
Ah, when my uncle, Lord Arundel, defected to the kingdom and took me with him.
The sensation of loss that overcame me on that day defies all description. It was as horrific as if I'd lost all my limbs. I left the city in a mad rush to rescue you. My father sent soldiers to capture me. I fought them off for 3 days, but they did finally manage it. Of course, I was only 10. I never would have reached Ferdiad.
I've never heard that story before. So there are things you've never told me.
It wasn't important.
That's beside the point. I wish to know these things. If there's anything else you're keeping from me, please tell me at once.
Respectfully, I decline.
Why? It's a simple order. I really must know.
Speaking of your orders, there was a task you gave me earlier which I have yet to carry out. Excuse me.
Wait just a moment! I just hope he's not hiding anything too worrisome.
There we go. Next.
You're in high spirits today, Dorothea.
Yes, I have met someone quite charming recently. I'm hoping we can spend more time together soon.
Well, I wish you the best of luck. I wish I had some advice to offer. Alas, I do not.
Don't worry too much about it, Adie. I guess romance isn't really something you're interested in anyway.
I'm not completely disinterested.
Oh yeah? Is there someone you have your eye on?
To be honest, there's nothing resembling romance in my life at present. It's not that I'm disinterested. I'm simply too busy with other endeavors. I have no time to spare for such things.
That's not surprising. You're not just any old noble after all. Anyone who has feelings for you, well, they're in for a pretty complicated life.
True. And I can't ignore the possibility that I may have to marry for political purposes. I doubt I'll ever have the opportunity for a passionate romance as long as I live.
That's no way to talk. You meet the right person and boom, you have passion to spare. Could be someone you've just met or someone you've known your whole life. There's no telling how life will go. Something could even spark between the two of us.
You and I? Now that is an entertaining thought. If such an exciting future is in store, I look forward to it.
Oh yeah? That's awfully sweet of you, Adi.
There we go. Right, that's all of them. We've just... yeah, we just watched this one, so we can skip that. That's fine. We've already seen it. So next will be Bernie.
Hubert?
Yes?
I wanted to thank you for the other day. You know, when I fainted. Thank you for carrying me back to my room.
That was nothing. It saved me effort in the long run. Leaving you there would have just caused even more trouble.
I guess that's true. Well, thanks. There, I said it, and now I'm going.
Is this why you've been circling me like a vulture for the last several hours?
Vulture's a bit... well, yes.
Yet you would have fled if I'd approached. It seems you will avoid me at almost any cost.
Well, that's...
You don't need to say it. I know. I'm frightening. I'm told so often.
The evil laugh doesn't help, mate.
Don't laugh like that!
Apologies. I will be mindful not to laugh in your presence from now on.
The grin of death itself! Terrifying!
You think so?
Oh no, now you're angry too!
Hardly. I'm sorry to have frightened you.
No, you're not! It's a trick! You're lulling me into a false sense of security! I can't stand it!
She's a lost cause.
No, just quite eccentric. Right, there we go. So that's all them. That's all Hubert. That's all Edelgard. So now we can move on to Ferdinand and the rest of them. Yeah. Uh-oh. This will be interesting.
You have arrived at just the right time. Care for one of these handmade treats?
My goodness, Ferdy. When did you become such a talented confectioner?
Oh, Dorothea, I am hardly an expert.
Nevertheless, you have managed to make some tasty-looking treats.
Well, it is the first time I have tried my hand at it. Honestly, there were several unsuccessful attempts preceding this batch. I made these pastries to solve that riddle you gave me. The reason you despise me.
Oh?
You said I was like a bee. The bee is a dutiful worker, just as I am. But the bee inherits a capacious home, with a wealth of honey. Similarly, I inherited my fortune. I did not receive it as a reward for my labor. I surmised that perhaps you'd feel differently about me if I earned something all on my own. That was my plan, to emulate your transformation from desperate pauper to successful songstress.
All on your own? Did you renounce your nobility? Give away your riches?
No, I made these. I obtained all the ingredients on my own, without anyone's help.
You mean, you got the sugar and the flour?
Yes. To earn the flour, I worked in the fields. To earn the sugar, I carried a merchant's wares.
Who did the cooking? You?
Naturally. I took on some extra chores in exchange for use of the kitchen at night.
Okay.
I have to admit, that's impressive.
Agreed.
Hey, it looks like you had a bit of an accident. Is your hand okay?
I burned myself a little while I was baking. Nothing to worry about.
Nonsense. That burn will scar you now. Come on, let's get you to the infirmary.
Wait, Dorothea! You have yet to try my treats.
You should be fine now, Ferdy. Big shot nobles have to treat their bodies with care just like the rest of us.
There you go again. Noble this, noble that. Though you did say it with less disdain than usual.
Nothing gets past you. As it were, I may have reconsidered you a little.
You have reconsidered me? Finally! Just as I had hoped, we are becoming friends. Now then, I propose that we...
I only said I reconsidered a little. And you still haven't figured out why I said you're like a bee. Which is funny, because you look like a bee right now. Bye!
So, I am still a bee. A completely mystified bee.
Okay, I'm loving these cutscenes as well. It's just... We are now friends! No, you're not. Okay. Lynn. Lynn and Petra? Really? Oh, okay.
Linhardt, I have been waiting for much time. Please, watch me.
Watch what, Petra? Whoa! Get careful with that spear!
How did you find that? I did more training.
Ah, you took my advice then. I will say the problematic maneuver seems improved at least.
At least? It is still no good?
The spear isn't really my area of expertise, but I've seen enough training to understand the mechanics. I believe I can use that understanding to further help you improve your spear work.
My spear work.
Right. As I said, when you lift up and stab down, the momentum is ruined. You're trying to swing like a giant. You're not a giant, so that's a problem. So allow the spear's own momentum to do more of the hard work for you.
Spear momentum.
The spear is heavy. When you lift it up high, loosen your grip a little.
At the top of my swing, loosen my grip. And then the weight will carry it down?
Precisely. When you put too much power into it, not only do you exhaust your grip, you tire yourself out. Got it? All that effort is taking its toll on me.
You are very clever. I wonder why you have hatred for training.
Because training is too much like fighting, and I'd really rather not fight. Also, I find training terribly dull. Anyway, good night.
Why are you even in the Officers' Academy
He does
then?
not use his cleverness. It is a very big waste.
Agreed.
I want you to use your power, Linhardt.
Be a brilliant tactician. If he wasn't so bleeding lazy. Oh. Ooh. Time for our favourite. Oh, Leone, really? Cool.
Oh, it's Leone. Perfect. The soil's ready. Let's get to planting. She's so diligent, I can barely... Oh, look at her elbow. There we go, all set. Now a little water. Her sleeve's all torn. She should get that fixed. Hey, Bernadetta, what are you doing here? Leone! I was, What is it? I was just admiring your hard work. If you've got time to stare, you may as well help me out. Is that all you wanted to say? Not exactly. Well, come on, out with it. Oh, it's the elbow! Your elbow looks fine to me. Is it bothering you? Not mine, yours. Your sleeve's torn. Huh, how about that? You're right. I didn't notice. You could have just told me right away, you know. It's just a little tear, though. Nothing to worry about. If you don't mind, I could fix it for you. It would only take a minute. You can do that? I'm actually pretty good at sewing. I never knew. Well, if you're offering, by all means. Just let me finish watering these. Oh, I guess I should get this shirt off first, though, huh? What? Hold on, don't... You can't just...
Oh dear. Ah, Dorothea. Petra. Ah, so this will be the last one then.
Dorothea, I want to be asking you a question.
Oh, please do.
Why have you come to Garreg Mach? Is your goal different from the rest?
Yes, I suppose. Everyone here is an heir or an heiress, but not me. I'm just a commoner. When I enrolled in the Officers' Academy, I was different than everyone else. I wanted to secure my future, and my big idea was to marry money. Ever since, I've been dating different, terribly well-to-do men, searching for a good one. So far, there's been no reason for a second date.
Marrying money? That is not sounding like a good idea. Money would be a bad husband.
Pretty much.
But you treat me well. I have so much gratitude. Why do you show me such friendliness when I am not money?
Oh, no, Petra. This isn't like that. I like spending time with friends. It's wonderful being friends with you. And I hope we can stay close for a long time to come.
Yes, I have that hope too. But I have also been thinking of who is good for me.
Oh, I see.
And still I am thinking we should be friends.
Oh, I know why. Because we're both trouble for Imperial nobility.
Yes, we both have troubles.
Feels nice, doesn't it? Knowing that together we can irritate that many people. Since we've already got a lot in common, let's get to know each other better, shall we?
There we go. Support level B. Sweet. That's everything up to date. So now we save the game. That'll work. Right. Burnt through the inventory, so no point doing any certifications yet. No point repairing anything. Battalion Guild. Replenish. Have to replenish, okay. Armory. Bye. I'm okay. He's okay. 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 Really doesn't need that training lance, but okay. Bop, 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 bop. You know what? I'm gonna buy him some steel things. Steel gauntlets. There we go. That is okay. So is Dorothea and Petra. Iron sword, steel bow, iron shield, yeah, that's fine. Yes. Okay then. I think we're alright. Bye, just in case. I've got potions. He's got 2, that's fine. He's got 3, that's fine. He's got some, she's got some, she's got some, she's got some. Yep, okay, that's fine. Nothing to do at the blacksmith, I have no stones, so mission! The Routier Inheritance. Deploy. Nope.
Thank you.
This weather is unfortunate. Those villagers were right when they said a storm was brewing. But they were more afraid of an attack than they were of the storm. Let's end this quickly.
The thieves have taken Conan Tower as their base. There it is in the distance.
Miklon must be more skilled than your average thief to have overtaken a place like that.
This area was the site of a massive battle several hundred years ago, when invasions from the north were at their peak. This tower was built for both surveillance and defense. It will be difficult to seize it.
You know your history, Gilbert. If I recall correctly, you're from the kingdom, aren't you?
I left my home long ago. If you have any questions about the mission, I'd be happy to answer them.
Let's see. What do you know about House Gutier, or what do you know about the leader of the thieves? What do you know about the leader of the thieves?
House Gautier has always placed great importance on whether or not someone bears a crest. Margrave Gautier has 2 sons. A crest never manifested for his eldest. It's not hard to imagine why he left and wound up in this sort of life.
There's no reason that crests should have the power to dictate someone's destiny. Don't you agree, Gilbert? He was just another victim of cruel fate. Forsaken by the goddess, who now demands his execution.
Thanks.
Recruiting popularity. I can recruit Catherine?
Thanks.
Really? Oh, dickens do I recruit Catherine to my class?
I am grateful.
I'm gonna have to try that on my next free day, aren't I?
Thank you.
Actually, come to think of it, there isn't an option to recruit her. What? Ask us to join the battle, I suppose? Right, first, let's go into our inventory and pick out a few items. Right. You don't need a training lance, so that can go into storage. You're fine. You're fine. 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 You don't need a training lance. You don't need rusty gauntlets either. Oh wait, well, did I give you a training lance to make sure that? No, you're a monk. No, you're a healer. Anyway, right, keep the mace just in case, and the steel axe can. Well, keep the steel axe as well, I suppose. Iron lance. Yeah, okay, that's me. So that's fine. Right, the Italians are fully set up. Combat arts. Okay, I'll keep that, I suppose. Anything to change on you, my dear? Raft strike, grounder, warning, curved shot. No, that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Don't need axe for you. They're okay. Right. It's alright. So, units. One's equipped. Okay. Marketplace. No, didn't need to go there. Save. No! Save. Save is what we do now. Then we fight. Yes. Meet the enemy commander, all your units fall in battle. Yes. Okay.
The enemy is close by. We're almost to the top floor.
They have nowhere left to flee, so the situation is in our favor. All we have to do is chase them down.
Alrighty then. So, let's see how this goes.
Put me in there.
I would if you could reach them.
I am Ferdinand von Eyre.
Okay, so we move.
I will prevail.
Up.
Stay focused.
Let's get to it.
As you wish.
Can I attack from here? Combat art. Oh. What that to the. Really? I can take out the chap by the chest. Wasn't expecting that, but sure. Yeah, no, fair enough. It was worth a shot.
I will get the victory.
Combat art. Steel bow. Yeah. Alright.
Battle.
How did somebody die there?
That's my cue.
There we go. Oh! There we go. Oh! He's still using a training blade. Oh, come on. One away from a level up. Boom.